Nnamdi Kanu sent message to Yoruba leaders. Nnamdi Kanu has asked Southwest leaders without delay demands the whereabouts of their son, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Questions have been raised over the whereabouts of the Vice President, who has not made a public appearance since the outbreak of coronavirus pandemic in the country. The Vice President, however, on Sunday, gave a breakdown of his activities from April till date. Vice President Osinbajo disclosed that he has been sharing meetings and activities aimed at boosting Nigerians' economy amidst the COVID-19 scare. He gave the insight in a bid to douse certain raised over his whereabouts following the outbreak of COVID-19 in Nigeria. This is barely 24 hours after his spokesman, Laolu Akonde, revealed that the Vice President has been attending to official meetings and matters on how to improve Nigerians' economy. Aso Rock empty has been trending on Twitter since Saturday night, as many Nigerians continues to ask questions about the whereabouts of the leaders who have not been physically seen for over a month now. A few weeks, we started the campaign to uncover the truth about Vice President Osinbajo and his whereabouts. Kanu said on Facebook on Sunday, sadly till date, that the only response has been the usual evasive answer for the faceless presidency, that he has been working from his office on economic sustainability initiatives. I encourage my Yoruba brethren to courageously enough to demand proof of life of their son. No wonder they call themselves used treasure paper. A country without a president, no vice president, no chief of staff to the president, yet they are awarding contract to themselves in Aso Rock daily. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. The vice president only needs this. What he needs for us to believe that he's alive and to know his whereabouts is for him to appear live and say hello to Nigerians, or he should just wave his hands, and speculations will definitely die. Those that are arguing about his whereabouts will definitely stop arguing and stop sending messages and stop doubting his whereabouts after he has done all this. The only true prophet of our time, they will all come to terms with all you have said, all Nnamdi Kanu has said. Aso Rock is definitely empty, according to what Nnamdi Kanu says, and that is true. It's very empty because a country with no vice president, with no president, and with no chief of staff is an empty country. That was why Nnamdi Kanu used that word, that Aso Rock is empty, and this is what that is. I don't know where it is. That's why Nnamdi Kanu is asking the president to fish out Osinbajo's whereabouts, to come out. That is why Nnamdi Kanu is writing the message to Yorubas, to Yoruba leaders, to ask for their son, their brother, and their relative whereabouts, because we don't know where he is right now. We don't know what he's doing. A leader without a vice president is not a state, a governor. A country to say. Without a vice president is not a country. That is it. It's not. So according to what Nigerians said, they said that he should just come out and wave his hands to stop this speculation, to keep their mouth shut. Those Nigerians that have been asking the whereabouts of Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. If he can do all this, then all these speculations of they don't know where his whereabouts and all of that. Maybe he has COVID-19, maybe it's isolation, he's isolated and all of that, or he's dead. Will die off. So people should not sweep important issues under the carpet. In my own opinion, it is not just Yorubas, but the entire Nigerians that should know the whereabouts of their vice president. These people may have other, or they might have other mischievous plans than what was on ground or what is on ground now. How could both president and his vice go into hiding with the situation that we have in Nigeria, with the situation on ground? Why would they go into hiding? Nigeria is heading towards a big disaster if these people refuse to come out. If nothing is done about this so-called cabals, then I don't know where Nigeria is going to be. Nigeria is going through hell. They are going through a lot. In this critical time, look at what they are doing. Is this the time they should leave the office and go into hiding? No. This is the time that we Nigerians need these people very much. We need them so much to the extent that if they don't tackle this issue or they don't solve these issues in Nigeria, then disaster will definitely be the order of the day in this country. This is a time to take every information serious with proper investigation. Let's make an investigation to know the whereabouts of these people, to come back and continue to lead us. We can't do that alone. We can't lead ourselves. And the rest in the cabal can also lead without the president's order or the vice president's order. We don't know why they're hiding. All we need to ask is that what I want to ask is because this question I want to ask is because he is supposed to be acting like President Muhammadu Buhari. The truth must be bitter. The truth is very bitter. So I think the vice president, even if the president is not now, is not on seat or is not in the office now, he should be acting as the vice president, because the last time Buhari went for a checkup, those times that he was so sick to the extent that he was about dying. According to what they said Nnamdi Buhari is dead, but the person there is Jubril. So when Buhari died and they replaced, they asked Vice President Osibajo to be acting as the president pending when he recovers. And when Osibajo was acting, or he acted like the president, he really did well. A lot of things happened. He really led the country very, very well, to the extent that they were so proud that at least without the president, somebody can still be our leader and control us in peace. He did so much well. Then, before Buhari left for the checkup, before he left for his treatment, he locked the border and people were suffering. That was when rice became coarse and so many things, and like that we're suffering. And when Vice President Osibajo was called to act as the president, he opened the border. That means that if Vice President Osibajo becomes the president in 2023, then we will all have peace in this country, because he has sympathy, he has conscience. He's a man of God that has fear. He doesn't want someone he doesn't want pains for anybody. It's definitely someone that supports. When someone is in need, he's always there for the person. Not someone that is selfish, that knows only his own belly and the family's belly. He also considers others, because he believes that he's a leader. As a leader, he has the right to make sure that his citizens are comfortable. That is it. So, I don't know why Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Pastor Adeboye and many other top Yoruba people keep their mouths mute about this issue. about the whereabouts of Osibajo. They should look for Osibajo. But we don't know what is going on. We don't know his whereabouts. We don't know where he is. We don't know what he's facing right now. We don't know what he's passing through. There's always a sense in every nonsense that someone says. Let us, as Nigerians, at this period in time, have a chit-chat with our leaders. As Nnamdi Kanu has written a concrete message to them. Let's have a chit-chat with our leaders, even for the sake of this pandemic, in the live program with any of the two, either President Muhammadu Buhari or Vice President Osibajo. Can't you see? See how Trump is trumping to Americans. He addresses them twice in a week. We cannot pretend that all is well in Nigeria. No. We cannot be in silence like sheep without shepherd. We have shepherd and we are sheep. So these people should be brought out. Let's know their whereabouts. Because we're just there doing nothing. So many things are happening in this country. No leader to guide and protect them. No leader to solve the issue. The issues we are facing in this country. So how can we survive? So viewers, that is all I have to say concerning this news. Your comment is very much needed. Drop your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish new videos. And don't forget, share and like this news as well. Thank you.